Hello, you are the first. You're the first Principal Administrator Licensure program at Southern Oregon University. It's a new program, and you're the cohort of 2022-23. I can't wait to get started with you on June 16th. My name is Dr. Renee Owen. You're welcome to call me Renee. You're welcome to call me Dr. Owen, whatever is most comfortable for you. I made this video to help you prepare for the program. I recognize you're all very busy. You're educators, you're dedicated to your students and your site locations where you are now, but there is prep work to do and things that you need to read and prepare for in order to be ready for June 16th. Again, welcome to the PAL. Here's a little bit about what to expect and how to prepare for this summer. The first thing that I want you to be aware of is how important it is to go to Inside SOU. So the address is inside.sou.edu. Once you have your SOU email, and it's really important that you get that as soon as possible and get registered for your classes as soon as possible, you will be able to click here to go to your email from Inside SOU, and that's where you'll start receiving messages from me, for instance. And then you're going to click here to go to Moodle. And once you click Moodle, you'll be able to scroll down in the middle of the page and find the courses that you're registered for. Now, the only course that I've opened so far is the LEAD 595 Becoming an Educational Leader course. And you can click on that and start exploring what that course looks like inside Moodle. So we will be using Moodle. Here's what that course looks like. For accessing all the documents that you need, it's where you will turn in assignments. The slides from the day will be posted there. It is really going to be our classroom as much as our physical classroom will also be the classroom. And so you might want to go in here and start finding your way around a little bit. I've opened the course essentials part, which is where the syllabi are posted, the handbooks, facts, our schedule for the whole PAL program, information about me and how to contact me. And I've also opened the pre-work section so that you can easily find this link to the video that you need to watch, for instance, what your assignments are ahead of time, what you need to do and complete, and how you can turn those things in. I do recommend doing some of the not only the reading that's required before the first day, but to read ahead a little bit. You are taking 9 credits in only 3 weeks this summer. It's the most intensive part of the program. You'll find the rest of the program far more manageable and paced out in a way that you'll appreciate. But this first summer, 3 weeks, is intense, and you will really find it much more manageable if you were able to pre-read ahead of time as much as possible. There are several syllabi for the summer. One is this, what I'm calling the Summer 2022 Combined Syllabi for PAL. It lists the 3 main courses that you're registering for. And it has the schedule for the summer, what will be in person and which days will be virtual, a link to the other syllabi. So far, the only one that's complete is the first course, LEAD 595, so that's a live link, information about me, our essential questions and our outcomes for the summer, the books to purchase for the whole summer. And then once you go to the syllabus for LEAD 595, there's a lot there. There is so much detail that I don't want you to become overwhelmed. I promise that I'm going to take you through it and we're going to stay in close contact and it's going to be manageable. But if you want to start looking at that, that is great. I'm scrolling through it right now. I do want you to be aware that these syllabi are subject to change, so be careful. I do not advise that you download it and print it off and then rely on it for the rest of the term, especially when we get down to the details. I'm scrolling through to the calendar. I have a lot of detail here, and some of that is going to change throughout the course. So again, here, by the way, is the pre-work. There's a check off here so you can make sure you've completed these things. It's also in Moodle. And then I start listing day by day some of the things that we'll be doing and what your reading assignments will be. If you want to start looking ahead at that, that's great. You might want to have an idea of what our days are going to look like. We are beginning in person. You will expect to be there from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. We will take a 45-minute lunch break. Some people find that's enough to go off campus and get lunch, and some don't. I recommend bringing food and refreshments to enjoy and keep yourself nourished throughout the day. You also might want to bring a lunch. Our daily rhythm is essentially meeting in the morning, and that's sort of where there's like some lecture time and a lot of engagement time with one another in activities. And then after lunch is generally when we have a guest lecture, and then some open time for you to do group work and or individual work. You will need to do reading and writing and working on assignments in the evenings and on the weekends. So please prepare yourself and your family for that. And again, as much reading as you can possibly do before the summer starts will help make these days as manageable as possible. You are expected to be in class every day once we go virtual as well. These are the hours that you're expected to be available, even though not all of that will be synchronous. But you will have meetings with groups, for instance, that you're working with, and you should be available from 9 a.m. to 3:30 every day. A lot of that time will be synchronous, especially in the morning, and then in the afternoon we'll have a small guest lecture, typically every day, even once we're virtual. Here are all the books that you're required to buy for the summer. The 5th Discipline Field Book, I'm actually going to make recommended and make it optional. Some of you might have already purchased it, and I think you'll appreciate all the activities and the resources that are in there. But I have decided to make that optional. A lot of these books we'll use throughout the program. For our other courses, you will not have nearly this many books to purchase. Strengths-based leadership is one that you need to buy new because there's a survey that's live that you need to be able to take for that. Facilitating learning with the adult brain in mind. I did send out a link that if you'd like, you can access that book for free if you're okay with just using the e-copy, the electric copy. Here again is a list of the things that you need to have done before June 16th. Again, that's in the email, it's in the syllabus. I won't list those all here, though they are on the slide. I am really looking forward to working with all of you. This is going to be a great cohort. I am easy to get a hold of by email. My phone number is also listed on Moodle and in the syllabus and in the email. It's okay to call me. I'm available, and you just might want to dialogue or talk something through before we meet. Please don't hesitate to contact me. See you soon.